Ah, poetry. Poetry. That beautiful play of language and music that has been immortalized. Immortalized. Immortalized meaning given long-lasting recognition. In such great works as Shakespeare's Shakespeares, Romeo and Juliet, The Odyssey, Odyssey by Homer, Homer, and the more modern Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel, Shel, Silverstein, Silverstein. But what is it about this writing style that is so captivating? Let's take a look at what makes up a work of poetry to find out. One of the first aspects that makes a poem unique from other types of writing is structure. Structure. Generally speaking, structure has to do with the overall organization of lines and or the conventional conventional meaning typical patterns of sound. Many modern poems may not have any identifiable structure. For example, they are free verse, freeverse. So don't panic if you can't find it. The structure for most poems comes in the form of stanzas. Stanzas, which are a series of lines grouped together and separated by an empty line. They are the equivalent of a paragraph in an essay. Stanzas are often identified and named by the number of verses, verses, or lines that they contain. A couplet, couplet, has 2 lines. A tercet, tercet, has 3 lines. A quatrain, quatrain, has 4 lines. A cinquain, cinquain, has 5 lines. A cinquain has 5 lines. A sestet, sestet, has 6 lines. A septet, septet, has 7 lines. And an octave, octave, has 8 lines. So a stanza is part of the structure of poetry. A stanza is like a paragraph when we are writing. And each stanza will have a different number of lines. So if we look at a limerick and we say, there once was a man from Leeds who swallowed a packet of seeds. In more than an hour, his head was a flower and his hair was a bundle of weeds. So that's got 4 lines in it. So that would be a quatrain because that has 4 lines. So once we start learning what the different structures in poetry are, we can start looking at all the different poems and noticing what is unique about them. We can also start finding out what are the ingredients we need to put together to make our poems. Okay, because that's also very important. If we're missing an ingredient, the recipe won't work.